Charlie and Carole had a sexual relationship. This 19-year-old dating this 14-year-old seems like there would be a huge difference in power and influence.
You'll be sorry when you see me sliding down our cellar door.
Adolescents don't have the brain development that allows them to think through consequences. Does that mean that Carole Ann didn't know this was wrong? No, of course not. But at the same time, teens engage in magical thinking. You know, we're gonna live together in the house for 6 days with these dead people here, and things are just gonna work out. Does that make any sense at all? Teens don't have the ability to understand consequences that adults have.
The people of the free universe?
This note is absolutely terrifying. What is really going on here? You have 5 people who are bound and blindfolded. The note was a declaration of war. We now have another cult who has a mission, who is planning future killings.
All right, people, we all know the drill. I want prints.
And at this time, John shaved off all of the hair on one side of his head.
John was very convinced that there was nothing wrong with him. Being a child, I think, is every parent's greatest fear. And Fred copes with his loss of his son by working more, by drinking more. Otto has lived a pretty impoverished life. He was a foundling, found on a doorstep at birth. He never knew his birth parents. He probably doesn't have a lot of expectations in life, and when Dolly showed him some affection and some attention, he must have felt like he won the lottery.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you have Dolly, who's lost a son, who obviously has a pretty healthy libido, and she meets somebody who's never had a mother, who is at a time in his life when he's very interested in sex. Initially, Otto and Dolly were these 2 missing pieces in each other's puzzles. Even after Fred dies, I don't think at any point in time did Dolly ever even fantasize about moving Otto downstairs and them uniting as a couple and going out in public. Dolly is Otto's complete and total world. Otto, on the other hand, is not Dolly's world. We have to remember that Dolly is living in a difficult time. Women don't have a lot of legal rights, and they only just got the right to vote. It was their ability to influence the men in their lives that gave them any power that they had. And Dolly was pretty good at it.